Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd take you along for a little tour of our garden and show you everything we have grown right now. There's actually quite a bit to see, so I'm just going to walk around and show you what we've planted, what's growing really well, and just give you a little look at the garden. So let's go. Okay, so this is what garden looks like right now. Everything's gone so green, especially with all the rain and warm weather that we've been having. We have a little bit of everything growing out here, like herbs, plants, vegetables, and garden. So let's begin. This is curry plant. We have quite a few going, two big pot, and then there are a couple of tiny ones out here that my dad planted, and there's so many over here, baby ones that's growing in both of them. And it's amazing to see how there is also a jasmine plant. It's very tiny, but look how many they're growing. And here is the eggplant. They are baby ones. Then we have a chili. I think it's a Thai chili, but also have gotten a couple of flowers, actually more than a couple. And then we have this gigantic jasmine, and the smell is so beautiful. There's another one here as well, another here as well. As you can tell, we're like jasmine lovers here. We have basil, big one and a small one. This one actually just grew from last year, like in the ground, and we didn't bother to take it out because why not, you know. And then we have mint. They've been just everywhere. And then here and there some another eggplants here and there, and then some basil here, more basil. This is actually I planted so that way I can store them when the season gets away. And then we have flowers. This is actually supposed to be just flower part of the garden, but you know, some chilies took over and some mint. However, look at all the chilies, pepper, and these are actually the spicy one. Look at how many there are. These are growing upwards and these are going down. There's so many. And this one, you can see how long they're, like more than my finger. It's almost time to harvest them. And I have the white ones, pink ones, different varieties actually. So pretty, so pretty. And these are lentils, yellow lentil. You can see some insects as well. They're just enjoying. And so many mints. And roses. About last month, it was all of this was filled with roses and roses, but as you can see, there are more coming. And good thing about this is it's all season perennials, so they don't die in winter. So this so far what we have. And here's another section. We've got some valley beans. It's growing quite well. Flowers have came. And then there are still baby ones. They're growing so good. We have two kinds, as you can tell from the shapes. So many. And then what I'm excited about is the bell peppers. Look at them. They are so big. And I wanted to like save it so I could show you guys. I'm so excited. Oops, sorry about that. Camera just, but look at how big that is. And we have one or two on each plant that I'm excited about. Oh my god, and then there's baby ones coming out as well. And then we've got some tiny peppers, some eggplants, and I see some flowers on the eggplants, and tiny one coming out, and there it is. See how big that one is? Clear and close-up look on this one. That is some big ones. We have another one on the next side as well. But the plant is very healthy, and they're giving out so much. They're delivered. I'm so excited. Look at this one. Very big. I'm about to harvest them later. This one got quite a few coming soon. A lot of beans. This one also have a bunch of flowers. This one has some baby ones. But that's the second part of the garden here. We got some more beans this side. Some more chilies. I think this one is just still coming out. As you can see, something coming up. Same thing, I think there are two kinds. Yeah, there are multiples down there, so this one got quite a few coming out. Trying to get a closer look at them. Yep, there it is. Pointed ones. And this is bitter gourd. It's still a baby. It might take a month or so to grow, and we made this thing for it to climb. More chilies, and then we've got some more bean variety going on over here. There's still baby. There's a whole line coming up. There's some weeds going on. We need to clean it, but. And then there's another variety of pointed gourd. It's also seems like it's not growing, but it has grown quite a few inch. It's just there's no leaves on this side, so. Then we have a door to go out from here. And then daisies, cucumber. There's so many flowers this year that it has came. Got some bees on here, which is really good because they're doing the pollination, which means more cucumbers. is coming. This is still like an early stage, but we're gonna get so many this year. So many of them are growing, but we've got this big one. Surprise! Look at how big that is. Like my hand, double, triple the size. And we got tomatoes. We got Roma tomatoes and cherry tomatoes in the back. The cherry tomatoes are just long and luscious. Got one on each for the Roma tomatoes. And then so many of the cherry ones. And they're so big. And so many. And this fence is like 6 feet tall. So they're big. And then we got some eggplants, more eggplants. This one has one of them. Two of them actually. There it is. So excited. So many. And then we got some beans. I don't know the English name for it, but in Indian we say tur dal. It's a variety of lentil. But look at how many. So this one, there are two kinds there are. One of them just, it's like a plant. It won't grow as tall. And then the tall ones that you can see up here, they get like 6 to 7 feet tall. So we got a couple of varieties going on. The tiny ones, the plant size one, has already gotten flowers and beans already, because that's the maximum size I will get, probably like 2 feet tall. And then the taller one, you won't get anything until they're like, you know, about 5 or 6 feet tall. So we'll have to wait on that. But we've got so many. And then there's another cucumber. It's doing good as well. Got some tiny baby ones coming out. There's one there in the back. More chilies. And then another pointed gourd. It's doing well. It's trying to find some support for the climb. Then we have sunflower. It's roughly about 4 feet. Doing great. Flower coming out. Probably gonna give it another week or two. And then more chilies. Look at how big this is. We got different varieties of chilies. And then in the back, we have okras. We've harvested so many. I'll definitely put out some video when the next time we harvest them. But as you can see, they're doing so good. There's one in the back. There's another one over here. Flowers coming. More flowers. Then we got more cucumber, some tomatoes in the back. And then we got long noodle beans over here. We just like to cut down the leaves so it grows well. As you can see, the pointed beans, noodle beans. You can give it any name because they grow very long. And then we got some cucumber. I love cucumber. More. I'll show you the view from the inside. Tomatoes and chilies. We love some spicy. Yes, that's why we have so many chilies going on. But there are more this side. It's doing its thing. We've got so many different varieties of vegetables and herbs and fruits. Not fruits, I count tomatoes as fruits, so going on over here. Then we got some planties, we got lily, a couple of names I don't even know, but you know, got aloe. Aloe's doing good outside. Random chili pot over here. Some bamboo, curry, more aloe. These are like so many baby ones over here. We've had this for such a long time, but they're thriving. And then another plant over here. But that's it for the garden. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment what would you like to see in the garden next time, so that way I can show you guys. I'll definitely post a harvest video soon. But thank you guys for watching. See you next time.